In the ancient land of Israel, there lived a young shepherd named David. Known for his keen eyes and brave heart, David tended his father's sheep with dedication and care.
Another beautiful day in the fields. My sheep are safe, and the melody of my harp keeps me company.
The Philistines have gathered their armies for battle. Their champion, Goliath, challenges us to single combat.
Send out a man to fight me. If he kills me, we will be your servants. But if I kill him, you will be ours.
Why is no one accepting Goliath's challenge? Who is this Philistine that he defies the armies of the living God?
You are just a youth with no war experience, and he has been a warrior from his youth.
The Lord who rescued me from the paw of the lion and the bear will rescue me from the hand of this Philistine.
Am I a dog that you come at me with sticks?
You come against me with sword and spear, but I come against you in the name of the Lord Almighty.
David's victory over Goliath became a legend, a testament to the power of faith and the strength that lies in the heart, not in the size of the warrior. From that day on, David's life would change forever, setting him on the path to becoming one of the greatest kings of Israel.
So guys, before I dive fully into this video, I want to show you something real quick, guys. I want to show you just a similar channel that is doing just the same skill that I want to show you right in this video. As you can see, the name of the channel is called Judas Sketch, and Judas Sketch is doing amazingly well. As you can see, they are making up to $183 to $2.9K in a single month, right? And this is what they are making also in a single year. And all these tools I'm talking about in this video are free, so that means you can actually start out for free. And if you don't want to leverage on YouTube to actually make money from all this, I'm also going to show you another method whereby you can use to make money from all these videos. So that is more reason why you have to wait to the very end of this video and see how this is done, and more so how you can actually make money from this. The next thing I want you to do for me is to like this video. By liking the video, that means you are supporting it with your own quota. And also don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you are joining me for the first time. What you want to do is to create a viral animation story, right? It is not compulsory that your story should be in line with the Bible. It can actually be another storyline. You can look for story from anywhere. So don't worry guys, all the prompt that I'm going to use, both the story prompt, both the image prompt, the video prompt, the animation prompt, everything, I'm going to give you a PDF on it, which I'm going to be giving to you. That is only if you are able to watch this video to the very end, so you can get the instruction on how to actually access the PDF file. So this is the first thing I started with. As you can see, I told ChatGPT to generate a short story about David and Goliath. Then I said break the story into a YouTube video script scene for each characters. After which I scroll all the way down and I said from scene 1. As you can see, what ChatGPT has done for me, it breaks it into what scene 1, an introduction, and I have the narrator, guys. And after which, from there, I move on to the scene 2, right? And every scene we have the characters inside it also. That means while you are generating your voice over, you need to generate a voice for each of these characters, and the voice must not be the same. Don't worry guys, I'm going to show you how I was able to achieve all that, so you have nothing to worry about. And the next thing I asked ChatGPT to do for me is to generate image prompt for each of the scene in the story, guys. And after which ChatGPT also did the same thing. And what I'm going to do right here right now is I'm going to pick one of these prompts and I'm going to paste it into Leonardo.ai. Okay, so after I've pasted the prompt, then I edited the front by simply putting a pixel image, right? A pixel image. It is very important that you put a pixel image, because if you don't put that, it's just going to generate some random picture for us that might not be actually of higher resolution. Okay guys, as you can see, what we have actually generated is, you can see this is amazing. If you can see this, hi guys, you can see this is the picture, and you can see this is a high resolution picture, very clean and sharp. So guys, so the same thing is what we are going to do for the rest of the prompt. We are going to put a pixel right in the front of each of every of the prompt. Then you can going to generate the images for every of these scenes that we have here. Now that we have the storyline, we also have the images for all the characters in our story. The next thing for us to do is to generate a voiceover for every of the characters in this story. So for us to achieve this, we just go into this particular website on the screen right here. It's called ClickCharm. So from here, I'm going to bring this cursor down. So I'm going to click on text to speech. So from here, I'm just going to click on text to speech. And from text to speech, what I'm just going to do right here is going to open an interface for me on this right hand side. So guys, I'm going to start with the first person, which is the narrator. As you can see, introduction, then the narrator. Then I'm going to copy what the narrator says. So I'm just going to copy that. So from here, there's a space on the right hand side where I can actually paste this. I'm going to paste this. I'm not going to generate that yet. I'm not going to click on save yet. Then I'm going to go back into ChatGPT and look for every places where the narrator has talked. Every place from the storyline where the narrator has actually talked. I have generated everything that the narrator says once, right? The narrator also talked in scene 10, so I'm going to copy what he said also. Copy that, go back to ClickCharm, click on enter and paste that also. Okay, the narrator also talked in scene in the last scene. So after I've gotten this, the next thing for me is to select the voice that I want to play. That let me play the voice of Andrew.
Choose from a variety of voices to help you create a story worth sharing.
Choose from a variety of voices to help you create a story worth sharing.
Okay, so I think I'm okay with this, Davis. Let me just click on preview. Then I can actually save this as the voice. Then I'm going to export this. Notice that this is going to export as a MP4 format, but that is not an issue because this particular video editor that I'm going to use is going to make our work very easier for us. Let me just select a smaller version, which is a 720p. So on CapCut, I can easily just extract the voice from the video, right? So it's very easy. I don't have to go to any other website to start converting MP4 to MP3. That is much work for me. Okay, as you can see, this has saved into my computer. Okay, after the narrator, the next person that is talking is David. Then I will generate a new voice for David also. I will do the same thing for every of the characters in the story. So guys, the next thing for us to do after we have successfully gotten our storyline, we have our pictures, and we also have our voiceover. The next thing for us to do is to get some of them animated. So guys, the AI tool I'll be using for the animation of my picture is called Luma Labs, and I'll be using another one which is called Hyper.ai. So I'm just going to pick one picture from here. Then I'm going to come here and just drop it. Okay, so that's the picture. Then I want to type the action. That is it. Walk forward. Then the next thing for me to do, if I'm okay with that, is just to come here and click on this send button right here. So for me to use Hyper.ai is the same process. Just come to wherever you want to pick your picture. So let me just drag and drop. Move this into the website. Then I can drop this. It's going to load up, and from here I can type the action also that I want this. You have to put everything inside the folder to make our work very easy and simple. As you can see my own right here, this is my workspace, and I put every little thing that I need inside this space. As you can see, now talking about background sound, let me show you how I got my background sound because as you can see from the video I played for you guys, there's a background sound that was playing throughout the video, right? So I used this particular website called Pixelab. You just come to Pixelab and search for anything you want. You can say a boy pressing phone. So guys, now that we have all the resources, the images, the animations, the soundtracks, everything in a particular folder, next thing for us to do is to find a way to put all this together by editing. As you can see, there's no way guys that I'm going to show you how I was able to edit all these in this particular video, but if you guys want me to do a detailed video on how I actually edited all these, then you can put it in the comment section. So I'm just going to show you the most important thing that you need to know while trying to edit something like this. So the first thing you want to do from here guys is you want to first settle in all your images, all the animation. You have to follow the storyline. Maybe you have to copy it from ChatGPT and paste it in your word processor or inside a WordPad. Then you can start looking at the stories from there, or if you are conversant with the story already, they just come and arrange all those pictures, animations according to where they're supposed to be. That the next thing you want to do is come and align also all the voices of the characters in the story. And as you can see, I started with the narrator here, and after which the next person is the messenger, and then the next person is the David, and then Goliath, this is David. Now guys, the question is, how was I able to arrange the voiceover? After I've successfully arranged all the animation and pictures, how was I able to rearrange the words of the narrator? For instance, in this instance here, I generated all the voiceover for the narrator in just one particular clip, and all I just had to do was to import it here. And after I imported it, then I cut it. This is one, for instance. As you can see, I cut it to where it's going to actually fit, and this is the last thing the narrator actually said. And as you can see guys, I also put it at the place where it's supposed to be. So the same thing is what I did for every of the characters. Also for David, I generated the clip of everything David said in the story. Then I came here and I cut every speech and I let it align with the scene and with the animation that I have generated. I did the same thing for all the characters also. And then the next thing, which is the work, how did I actually did all those soundtracks that you are hearing? So like I said, I go into Pixabay. I downloaded all the sounds from Pixabay, and that is very free. You can do the same thing also if you want, or use some other softwares that you are good with. And you can see this is the flute of the intro.
In the ancient land of Israel, there lived a young shepherd named David, known for his...
So what you guys want to understand is that while you are putting all the sounds in the background, you must not let the sound overshadow the voice, right? The voice is the most important thing, even though the sounds makes the story come to life well, but you have to ensure that the sound is very audible. When people listen to it, they must hear the sound clearly. All right, so after we have done that, then after I've done that, I've aligned all the sounds. Also, let me play the sounds here, because this is chorus, this is and pretty much everything here. I downloaded all the sound from Pixabay, and this is all everything here. And the next thing I want you guys to know is, at some point I used some transition also. I use transition. If you are conversant with CapCut, all this is very easy. So I use transition for some points in this editing, and that is pretty much everything about the editing. Nothing complex, just drag and drop, cut, fix, and everything. Just be familiar with your storyline and have a script where your storyline is saved. Then from there you can actually check it and see how your editing. If you want me to make a detailed video on how to actually edit this, just go into the comment section and say, hey, make a detailed video on how to edit this, right? So, and I'm going to do that. And if you have not liked this video to this very point, that means you're not doing this video any good. You're not doing this channel any good. Just like the video and ensure that you subscribe to the channel if you're joining us for the... So guys, for you to get access to the PDF file of all the prompts and all the resources and all the software that I use in this video, All you just have to do is to go into the description below and join our Telegram community. Join our Telegram community, because in our Telegram community I've actually uploaded this PDF file inside it, except from creating a YouTube channel and posting video in those YouTube channel. So guys, what you can actually do is what most of my students are already doing, and it's working for them, and I feel you can also replicate this also. It's only by you creating course around all these things, all these skills right here. Some people would like to know about it, but currently they don't know about it. So you can be the person that's going to give them that knowledge. So you can be the person to just give them the knowledge and in exchange for their cash. So you can actually learn some of other skills like how to create African folktale stories, how to create a talking AI avatar, and many more. And also with this one also, you can combine all this and compile it into a course. Then you can sell it to people. Many people will be willing and able to buy something like this. You don't have to raise the price so high. If you can put it at just 1k or 2k, if you can get like 10 people in a day, that is something for you guys. And I hope this video has been helpful to you. I'll be so glad if you can like it if you've not done that. And also don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and I will see you in my next amazing content. Stay blessed.